The 1890s marked a pivotal era, laying the groundwork for heavier-than-air flight through daring experiments and groundbreaking innovations. German pioneer Otto Lilienthal conducted nearly 2,000 glider flights from 1891 to 1896, meticulously studying curved wings for lift. His designs, including the Derwish and Stork, achieved glides of up to 350 meters, pushing the boundaries of early aerodynamics. Across the Channel, Sir Hiram Stevens Maxim's massive 1894 steam-powered biplane, weighing 3,400 kilograms, briefly lifted off the ground. These early, often perilous, attempts by pioneers like Lilienthal and Maxim, despite their risks, ignited a global quest for powered flight. Their courage and scientific rigor in the 1890s irrevocably set the stage for the aviation revolution of the 20th century.
The dawn of the 20th century ushered in an era of unprecedented human ambition, the conquest of the skies. From the majestic rigid airships like Zeppelin's LZ, one to the Wright brothers' meticulous glider experiments at Kill Devil Hills, pioneers pushed the boundaries of flight. Then, on December 17, 1903, at Kitty Hawk, Orville Wright piloted the 1903 Wright Flyer, achieving the first sustained, powered flight, a monumental leap for humanity. By 1909, Louis Blériot's Blériot 11 monoplane famously crossed the English Channel, inspiring global aviation fever and marking a cultural shift from fantasy to reality.
The 1910s marked a pivotal decade, transforming aviation from daring experiments into practical applications. In 1910, Glenn Curtis's biplane achieved an impressive 46.5 miles per hour, setting early speed records and pushing the boundaries of flight. Calbraith Rogers completed the first U.S. transcontinental flight in 1911, covering 3,959 miles in his Wright EX-Vin Fizz Flyer, despite numerous challenges. World War I, from 1914 to 1918, dramatically accelerated innovation, turning aircraft into vital tools for reconnaissance and combat. Key advancements included Anthony Fokker's interrupter gear in 1915, allowing machine guns to fire through propellers, and the rise of iconic fighters like the Sopwith Camel. By 1919, John Alcock and Arthur Whitten Brown made history with the first non-stop transatlantic flight in their Vickers Vimy, marking a new era of long-distance travel.
The 1920s, known as the Golden Age of aviation, marked a pivotal transition from post-World War I military surplus to reliable commercial transport. Barnstormers, using surplus Curtiss JN 4 Jenny biplanes, captivated the public with daring aerial shows, sparking widespread aviation fever. Innovations like all-metal monoplanes and multi-engine designs emerged, with the Boeing Model 40 Mailster revolutionizing airmail in 1925. Charles Lindbergh's solo transatlantic flight in 1927 aboard the Ryan New York P. Spirit of St. Louis inspired millions and boosted the nascent airline industry. By 1929, 52 certified airlines served 92 cities, laying the groundwork for the airliners of the 1930s and beyond.
The 1930s marked a pivotal decade, transforming aviation from daring barnstorming acts into a structured, technologically advanced era. This period laid the groundwork for modern flight, driven by significant advancements in aircraft design and engine power. Innovations like all-metal construction, retractable landing gear, and more reliable engines dramatically improved performance. The iconic Douglas DC-3, first flown in 1935, revolutionized air transport, making passenger travel safer and economically viable. Boeing's 247, introduced in 1933, also pioneered modern airliner features, expanding airmail services and connecting continents. These advancements, supported by NACA research and early FAA regulations, captured public imagination, forever changing our world.
The 1940s, shaped by World War II, marked a pivotal decade in aviation. The North American P-51 Mustang, first flown in 1940, symbolized aerial dominance with its powerful Merlin engine. The Boeing B-29 Superfortress, introduced in 1944, revolutionized bombing with its pressurized cabin and immense bomb load. The jet age dawned with the Bell P-59 Aerocomet in 1942 and Lockheed P, 80 Shooting Star in 1944, surpassing piston engine speeds. Captain Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier in the Bell X, won on October 14, 1947, ushering in the supersonic era. From wartime innovation to supersonic flight, the 1940s laid the foundation for modern aviation and global connectivity. The 1950s witnessed, right after World War II, a radical transformation in the world of aviation. As we quickly moved from the era of slow propeller planes to the era of fast jet aircraft that changed the face of air travel forever. With the number of passengers in the United States rising to 17.5 million by 1950, compared to just 6 million in 1945. This reflected the economic recovery and the growing demand for air travel. This period was primarily driven by military needs during the Korean War from 1950 to 1953, where the American F-86 Sabre engaged in fierce aerial battles against the Soviet MiG-15 at speeds reaching 678 miles per hour, in addition to the growing commercial demand for faster and more efficient transatlantic travel to connect continents in record time. Significant technological innovations emerged during this decade, such as the development of axial flow jet engines by General Electric, with the G-47 engine providing the F-86 Sabre with the tremendous power needed to achieve air superiority, which contributed to the advancement of both military and civil aviation technologies, and paved the way for future generations of more efficient engines. Turboprop engines also made their debut, such as the Allison T-56 engine in the Lockheed C-130 Hercules, which first flew in 1954 at speeds of up to 348 miles per hour and a payload capacity of up to 35,000 pounds, which made it ideal for military and supply missions in harsh conditions, and demonstrated the power of turboprop engines in combining strength with durability. These advancements paved the way for the era of commercial jet aircraft, such as the de Havilland Comet 1, which entered service in 1952 with a speed of 480 miles per hour for 44 passengers, and the Boeing 707, which flew for the first time in 1957 and served with Pan Am in 1958, carrying 156 passengers and with a range exceeding 3,000 miles, which shortened the distances between continents, made the world smaller, and inspired great optimism for the jet age that promised a bright future.
The 1960s marked a pivotal decade, transforming aviation with advancements in commercial flight and the space age. Jet propulsion led to faster air travel, Boeing 707 dominating long-haul flights, and Boeing 737 taking first flight in 1967. This era saw the space race. NASA developed rockets and spacecraft to put humans on the moon, symbolizing global ambition. The Federal Aviation Administration ensured safety amid rapid evolution, as the 1960s became a testament to human ingenuity, forever changing flight perception.
During the 1970s, a pivotal era unfolded in aviation, dramatically transforming commercial flights, military aircraft, and experimental aviation endeavors. Around the world, air passenger traffic soared, nearly doubling from 310 billion to over 663 billion in revenue passenger miles by 1979, thus making commercial air travel more accessible than ever before. The massive Boeing 747, known as the Jumbo Jet, revolutionized long-haul travel by entering service in 1970, accommodating up to 366 passengers with its immense size and vast range. The dream of supersonic travel became a reality with the Concorde, beginning its commercial service in 1976 and cruising at Mach 2.04 for remarkably rapid transatlantic flights. This was a decade of remarkable innovation in aviation, featuring everything from wide-body airliners to advanced military jets like the F-15 Eagle, which truly reshaped the skies forever.
The 1980s marked a pivotal era in aviation, characterized by groundbreaking advancements in commercial and military aircraft. This decade saw an intense focus on efficiency, safety, and the integration of new technologies across the industry. Boeing introduced the 757 in 1982 and the 767 in 1981, setting new standards for fuel efficiency and passenger comfort. Airbus revolutionized flight with the A320, first flying in 1987, introducing the innovative fly-by-wire control system. These innovations laid crucial groundwork for the advanced aircraft and technologies that would define future decades. The 1980s truly propelled aviation into a new age of technological sophistication and global connectivity. The 1990s ushered in a transformative era for aviation, marked by unprecedented technological leaps and a boom in global air travel. Commercial expansion saw U.S. employments soar from 462 million in 1990 to 665 million by 1999, fueled by post-Cold War economic growth. The iconic Boeing 777, launched in 1990 and entering service in 1995, pioneered arcing fly-by-wire controls and became the largest twin-engine jet. Military aviation advanced with the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber becoming operational in 1997 and the F-22 Raptor's first flight the same year. NASA's contributions included 79 space shuttle missions and the launch of the Hubble Space Telescope in 1990, expanding our view of the cosmos. This decade fundamentally reshaped air travel, setting the stage for the globalized, interconnected world we know today. During the early 2000s, this period marked a pivotal decade for the aviation industry, as it navigated the profound impact from various global events and major economic shifts. Following the tragic September 11th terrorist attacks in 2001, stringent security measures were quickly implemented everywhere, initially reducing air traffic by 20 to 30%. Passenger numbers dropped significantly from 665 million in 2000 to 598 million by 2003, spurring the aviation sector's intense focus on developing fuel-efficient designs amid the rising oil prices. Key technological milestones of the decade included the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger aircraft, which first flew on April 27, 2005, and entered service in October 2007. Boeing responded strongly with its innovative 787 Dreamliner, first announced in 2003, revolutionizing air travel with 50% composite materials, achieving 20% less fuel burn.
The years 2010 to 2025 marked a pivotal era in aviation, driven by innovation and commitment to efficiency and sustainability. Following a global recession, commercial aviation resurged, with Boeing and Airbus leading next-generation aircraft. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner, entering service in 2011, revolutionized long-haul flights with composites, achieving 20% fuel savings and 8,500 nautical miles range. Airbus countered with A350XWB, certified in 2014, utilizing 53% advanced materials to reduce fuel burn by 25%, while A320neo dominated single-aisle market. Sustainability became a core focus. NASA's X-59 Quest aiming for low-boom supersonic flight, and Airbus Zero-E hydrogen concepts for net zero by 2050. The FAA's next-gen initiative modernized air traffic control, while drone integration exploded, transforming commercial and recreational airspace. These advancements underscore a cultural shift towards safer, efficient, environmentally conscious skies, shaping future of global air travel.